Okay, I want to show you a little bit of difference from the offensive perspective against the defense running cover three. This is what I've been showing you on the past videos was cover three. So let's take a look at the defense when they run it against me. So at this point, from an offensive standpoint, I go through my progressions. At the snap of the ball, it looks like a zone. People are not manned up on man for man. So the linebackers do their check steps. The safety is my first read after I read the linebackers. So when I notice that there is not a blitz, then I look for the safety. The safety has taken off towards the right side of the field. That is his cover three zone in the in the 4-3 defense. His zone is about a 5-yard shallow zone on the edge, right at the numbers. So at this point, I recognize cover three. There are a few weaknesses in cover three, and they're usually underneath the deep zone, but above the shallow zone on the outsides. The problem with different cover threes are depending on the formation that they're in, 4-3, nickel, dime, the guys do something a little bit different. So in this case, you have the number 55, left outside linebacker. He's going to sit in that zone where number 85 is. So he's got the shallow slant covered in this cover three. Now in a dime cover three, he would actually have went to where the safety was and would have left that open. So at this point, I notice the cover three, and I take the throw and try to aim it more towards the sideline. Now, why number 55 is running towards 85, I have no idea. He should stay in his zone until the ball is thrown. Now, number 38 in the middle of the field, he's the free safety. He comes to the middle of the field at the snap of the ball. You can see him lined up. So at the snap, he is aiming towards the center of the field in his deep third. The corner on the right side, you see, is square, opens his hip to watch the quarterback, and runs to his deep zone. So it's perfect so far. Everyone's doing their zones. They're in good position. Number 55's getting in the way, which, debatable whether that's any kind of interference, but he did a good job at it. So now number 85 makes his cut, and I throw towards the sideline. Now at this point, the corner, which is Nate Clemens, is trying to go for the interception. Well, for one, he should never have let the receiver get that far outside of him. He has the outside zone, and it's a deep zone, a containment zone. So at this point, he should be on the numbers, backpedaling, trailing, backpedaling, and staying in front of number 85. He's out of position right there. When the ball is thrown, he tries to make a play on the ball, completely misses, and now his deep zone is completely pointless. He jumped the route, and he should be sitting back. So let's see what happens. The safety from the middle of the field comes over and does what he's supposed to do and becomes the safety. He actually makes a play, last man on the field. Let's take a look at our offensive linemen. They check, do a good block. It looks like there's trying to be a push from the outside on the left from the defensive end, and number 77 almost takes out the quarterback trying to get to him. But in this case, Staley did a good job, number 74. You never want to give up your inside. He plants his foot and pushes forward when the defensive end tries to make his inside cut. Perfect textbook block by number 74. Number 77 just overpowers. And the center and the left guard are doing a great job of just doing a double team on the nose tackle. Can't see what happens to my left tackle at this point. He looks like he probably just got beat on a move and almost got my blind side killed. So that's a little bit on this against the cover three, what the weakness is. And actually, this isn't a weakness against this defense, or against the AI, I should say, because they try to jump the route every time. But in a normal cover three, throwing this as a bullet pass towards the outside should be a completion 80% of the time, because the safety at this point should be on the 40-yard line ready to make a hit on Vernon Davis. If he is going to jump the route, he needs to jump it from in front of the receiver to make a play on this ball.